So where is Facebook going and where is Facebook in 2019, 2020 and beyond? We're going to talk a little bit about the pros and the cons here. So let's dive into it. First of all, there was a lot of bad press for Facebook in 2018. There was the Cambridge Analytica scandal. There was multiple hacks. Facebook's stock plummeted, nearly losing half of its value, and it was a turbulent year for the company. But besides all of those political and news events, it's actually been evolving great for advertisers, in our opinion. Um, One thing, it's become very difficult for anyone to do any dirty tactics on Facebook. So it's almost a good thing. All of these scandals and these different hacks and all these fake news things has put down a clamp on dirty advertising. And at the end of the day, no one wants this dirty advertising on their news feed anyway. The MLM schemes and just the scams and stuff. And that's only going to get harder. So as Facebook increases their compliance and they increase their machine learning and they increase their algorithms, it's going to get almost impossible to do cloaking and different black hat techniques on Facebook. It would just get extremely difficult, nearly impossible, I believe, at some point, because I believe that their algorithms and their wisdom on how to combat those type of practices, I believe, would get so strong it would take just the very clever marketer to kind of bypass those things. And even if they did bypass those things, I don't think it would be long lived, because Facebook has things in place these days where even if your ad is just reported too much, you can get your account shut down. It's like, so sure, someone could get potentially a dirty landing page cloaked or something to run on Facebook, but it just doesn't matter. What if the ad gets a lot of bad reporting or something? Their account could just be shut down fast anyway. So the days of doing the black hat Facebook are pretty much over, and a lot of black hat marketers have given up because it's just not worth their resources anymore. It's not worth their struggles of trying to promote this stuff on Facebook that's not allowed, because it's gotten harder and harder, and people are trying to figure out what to do on Facebook. They're trying to figure out, do we just jump ship on Facebook altogether? And the answer is just promote things that Facebook likes. And I think the thing is, a lot of people do what they learn. So if someone starts off in affiliate marketing and they're taught to do sketchy, scandalous techniques or something, most likely they will do those things because they've been taught to do them. It's almost, in a sense, it's the only thing they know how to do. I met a guy who was earning a lot of money doing these type of techniques, running dirty stuff that's just not allowed to be promoted on Google and Facebook. And I was like, why do you do these things anyway? Like, I know it makes money, but it's like, why don't you just promote some clean stuff? And he's like, well, he just told me, he's like, man, like, this is the only way I know how to make money. So a lot of people are promoting this bad stuff on Facebook because it's just what they learned. It's what they know how to do. So what we're teaching in this course is we're teaching you how to promote things that are clean on Facebook, so that you can know how to do that, and you can promote clean things that are not going to get shut down by Facebook, that have nothing wrong with them. That stuff like promoting nursing schools and car loans and car insurance, there's never going to be anything wrong with doing those things. So the way we look at it is, if you're promoting things that Facebook likes, you may never get your accounts shut down. And if by chance your account did get banned on Facebook, perhaps you can even get it back because you're promoting things that are clean. Or perhaps your account maybe got shut down by accident or something. One of their algorithms detected something, but it was kind of a false alarm. So the days of this dirty stuff is pretty much done on Facebook. People are trying to figure out what to do on Facebook. The drop shipping has become increasingly difficult because the margins have gotten small. It's been a lot of competition, a lot of crowdedness in the space. All the black hat people are struggling tremendously, and a lot of the people that I meet at the conferences that have been involved in kind of stuff that might be black hat that I bumped into someone at a conference, and they're actively trying to actually get out of that stuff because it's just not sustainable. They're so tired of just it's been getting harder and harder. So it's just not the way to go to begin with. And again, just play by Facebook rules, and that's the most sustainable thing. Tyler and I don't think we've gotten a Facebook account shut down. We haven't gotten a Facebook shut down in a very long time. The last time we ever got a Facebook account shut down, it was honestly by accident. We were promoting something that was white hat. It was clean, and I think it's like Facebook just like accidentally suspended the account, and we chatted with their support team, and they actually turned our account back on. So the only time that Tyler and I have been suspended on any Facebook account recently, it was a mistake, and we actually got the account reinstated. Because if you're promoting clean stuff, it's actually possible that you can get your account back. You could chat with the Facebook support team and just say, hey, I really need you to review this account, and because I'm promoting something that's completely above board. And that's what Tyler and I did. We actually got it reinstated. So it's like these techniques are good, and they have a lot of longevity and stuff. It's just going to make your life so much easier when you know how to do the clean way of promoting. So there's been difficulty for these black hat type of marketers, but it creates opportunity. Because think about it, there's less people promoting this sketchy stuff on Facebook. So it's just, we don't have to compete with those people anymore if they're just not even able to promote. The drop shipping thing has been a struggle for so many people. There's some market share opening up there, and there's just a huge opportunity for people that can still make it work. And again, looking into 2019, 2020 and beyond, if you're not focusing on doing this properly, white hat, you're gonna be, it's like you're trying to just like swim up a waterfall. If you're looking at it and you're like, I'm gonna try to do black hat, I'm gonna try to do these sketchy tactics, it's gonna make your life so difficult. If you're gonna focus on something, focus on doing it right. And yeah, it might take some time and some testing and stuff, but it's like you're gonna have more longevity. You'll have Facebook accounts that don't get shut down and stuff, and that's just going to be a key to just building a long-term business to begin with. So there's huge opportunity for people that can just make it work. So Facebook is still just a huge king traffic source. It's growing. Even if Facebook's growth kind of tailors off, I mean, it's not going to plummet. They're still going to have these billions of users. The growth might slow. The growth might even start declining. But it's like you'll still be able to run ads that serve to millions of people. So it's a growing traffic source, and even if that growth actually turns around a little bit, you're still not going to be lacking those impressions or what it's going to take to drive your ads. And Facebook has, you can market to all these people in really interesting countries. I was talking to a friend of mine who was running an offer in he was running it in the Israel. So he was promoting to Israel, and he was promoting in a different language too. It was just a really interesting, and he's totally profitable. And I was like, wow, that is so cool that it's like, now he's actually from Israel, so it was kind of obviously intuitive for him to do that, but it kind of opens our eyes like, okay, wow, yeah, what if we found a good offer that accepted Israeli traffic and we were able to write that ad in the other language? And it's like, Facebook, we haven't even scratched the surface of what we could be promoting on Facebook. Tyler and I have been focusing so much on USA traffic, and we could probably spend the rest of our careers focusing on just USA traffic because it's such a big country and there's so much opportunity. in terms of offers to promote in the States. But it's like we haven't even scratched the surface of promoting stuff in other countries and this and that. So Facebook is just an awesome traffic source, and it's so easy. Not only can you run in other countries like Israel, Tyler and I had a great campaign like 2 years ago in where did we run? It was a South American country. Well, we ran in Brazil. Like we ran an offer in Brazil, and the traffic was really cheap there. It was Argentina. So Tyler and I ran an offer in Argentina, and it was ridiculous. Literally the clicks were like a little less than a penny. It was they were penny clicks, and it was costing us like literally 4 cents sometimes, or 3 cents for our leads. Granted, the offers paid tremendously less in Argentina, but it was still a really interesting campaign. And so you can just think outside of the box with this stuff. A lot of the offers we're going to be teaching in this course are going to be United States focused offers, because what you're going to learn is a lot of lead gen offers are USA offers. Like if you're promoting a car insurance offer, if you're promoting schools, well, where are those schools based? A lot of them are based in USA or Canada or something. Obviously their schools are all around the world, but a lot of these lead gen offers are USA based because they have USA buyers. So you need to be sensitive to obviously promote where your offer allows the traffic to come from, right? So just make sure you're obviously promoting in the correct geos, but try to think outside the box. If you're from Malaysia or like Singapore or Indonesia, and you can get your hands on some really exclusive local offers, you can actually scale these offers in those geos at a scale that's kind of tremendous. Think about it. If you try to run some Google AdWords traffic in like Indonesia or Israel, it might be so-so, you know what I mean? There might not be that much volume, but on Facebook, you could actually do like a high volume Israel campaign or a high volume Singapore campaign. And that's the difference between Facebook and other traffic sources, is not only can you promote in these different geos, but you can do a high volume ad in those geos because it will actually serve you that volume. Facebook's always innovating, new tools, new targeting. The Pixel is extremely good, and in my opinion, it's been getting better and better. The innovation is getting kind of passed on to the marketers, so as Facebook innovates, the success of those innovations are getting passed on to the advertisers like us. And in the past, it wasn't so easy. I mean, I remember at first, Facebook was mostly just you selected an interest, you selected a targeting, and it was pretty good still because the clicks were kind of even cheaper back then, which kind of made it easy, but the targeting wasn't as good as it is now. And before, it was kind of like you chose your gender, you chose a lot of interests, you chose your placements, and it was very manual, it was very time consuming, there was a lot of variables involved. But now we have this Facebook Pixel that's super powerful because sometimes Tyler and I run campaigns where it's literally like we don't even do targeting. And you're going to say to yourself, like, what do you mean by that? So Tyler and I have done some campaigns where at the ad set level, we haven't even put any targeting, like no lookalike audience, no interest, just like nothing. We've run ads to the whole USA. Like we ran a campaign in the real estate vertical once, and we just ran it to everyone in the United States. Like our audience was the I believe it was like 100 or 2, or it was like a couple 100 million people. And then what we did though was we had our Facebook Pixel installed, and Facebook was so good at sending the proper people to the real estate offer that we didn't actually have to do any targeting on our ads. And that campaign was a long-term success for us because the leads were very cheap because we were just targeting this all USA type of thing. And because we didn't do any lookalike audiences, because we didn't do any targeting, the leads ended up actually being ridiculously cheap all we did was we had the Facebook pixel installed, and Facebook was just sending the right people. So it was like our targeting was no one specifically. Our targeting was just the country of the United States, but we had the Facebook pixel installed on our page, and Facebook was just sending the proper people to our page, and it did such an effective job. We were able to succeed on that campaign even for a couple years. It was a long-term campaign for us. So Facebook learns from your conversions, they learn from your data, they optimize for you, and they're going to look at your ad, they're going to look at what's converting, they're going to say, they're going to just be, Facebook, let's just simply put it this way, Facebook learns and they just send the right people to your ad. I don't even know how they do it, but it's like if women are converting better than men, they're just going to send more women to your ad. They're going to send the right age group. It's all based off of that machine learning, that pixel data, those algorithms. It's very advanced and it's very effective. And Facebook is really the best traffic source, in my opinion, at doing that right now. It's so advanced. You can find similar audiences, look-alike audiences, even from other countries. And you can scale very easily on Facebook. I mean, I've never experienced a traffic source where you could go from spending like $500 in a day on ads to $20,000 in a day on ads and still have it pretty much still work out. I mean, if you tried to do that on Google AdWords or something, the only way you could actually get that much volume is if you start bidding like $5 a click or something. But on Facebook, you can actually just like set your budget at like $4,000 a day, and for the most part, it will actually send that traffic in like a reasonably similar price zone at the higher scale, which is very helpful. So Facebook is powerful, and we're barely scratching the surface here. So what's next? I'm going to show you how to get started with Facebook advertising, the right setup, and we're going to dive into some of the things. Remember I said in the previous module, I'm going to show you how to make a Facebook fan page, because if you want to start promoting on Facebook, you need to have a page. Your ads kind of are getting associated with this page, and your ads are getting promoted from this page. The page should be set up in kind of the vertical you're promoting. Like if you're promoting something about car insurance, you're going to build a car insurance Facebook fan page, and then your ads are going to be actually promoted from that fan page. So I'm going to show you how to do that in the following modules. So meet me in those modules, and we'll keep going in the next module here.